In this video, I will show you the Shopify app we built with the React router, a full product dashboard, product pages with images, galleries, variant data, and a real Shopify Admin API integration. So let me give you a quick tour. So as you can see, we have these thumbnails, and then we have the images changing when I am taking my mouse over the thumbnails. The main image is changing, and similarly it is working on all the product grids. So these are the products with their product title, status, and the product detail link. So if you click on the view, then it will take you to the product detail page where we have the thumbnails, and the slider is working, and you can move the images with your mouse as well. We have product title, product price, the color, sizes, and the other information about the product. And this is the product description, and then we have all the product images. And if you click on the product links, it will take you back to the product listing. So this is what we are going to build this in this video. So let's jump into the code and see how I have done this. So after installing the React Router app from Shopify, I created the first route, which is app.products and ._index.jsx, and over here I imported links, use loader data from the React router, and import authenticate from the Shopify server to authenticate our request. And then I have installed the swiper React library from the React swiper React and the imported swiper CSS, and this is my loader function. When I go to this page, my loader function make the request. It authenticate the admin first and then make the GraphQL request. In the GraphQL request, you can see we query the products, get product, we fetch the first 20 product, and the order is reverse. So you can get the latest product at the top. In the product, we fetch the ID, title, status of the product, then featured image. In the featured image, we get the URL of the product, and then in the images, we get the first 6 images, and then edges and the image ID and the URL of the image. So once we load the page, we get this response, and after that we convert the response into JSON, and then we return the product object. And in the product object, we loop through all the nodes and return the product ID, product title, and the status, and the product images, and main product image, and the product, all the product images in the image array. So we send this data to the front end. On the front end, we have this function, and we get the product by use loader data in the front end. And then we have the swiper and the state of the slider, and then we have status tone for the active status, and the draft product. If the product is active, then we have success tone, and if the product is draft, then we have attention or subdued. So, and then we return the component. In the component, we have used the Polaris Web Component, and this S page, we have the heading, the products, and inline size is large. So you can see all these web components by visiting Polaris Web Components. And if you go here on the Shopify documentation, and these are the Polaris Web Component. You can use them by adding these scripts. So you can see all the components, and if you go here and go to the structure, and you will see this is the page web component, and you can see we can pass the heading, inline size, small, base, large, and if it is large, then the the container will be full width. As you can see, our container is full width. And then we have slot. In the slot we have primary action. We are not using this. And then if we want to add a new product, we can use this. And over here we have section, and in this section we display them in the grid. And then we have a div, and then we map the products, and in the products we will fetch the ID and the image array, and in the return box we have all these product information, and this is the information about the product. As you can see, we have slider for the thumbnails, and then we have the main image over here and the style of the main image, and then we have link. It will take us to the detail page, and after that we have the status over here, and on the right side we have the view button, and when you click on this view button it will take us to the product detail page. So this is for the product listing page. You can create app.product._index. Because we have the product detail page, we are using app.product.$ID. That will be a dynamic route, and this is the reason we make the app.product._index. If we don't make underscore index, then it will not take you to the product detail page. So this is the reason we added the underscore index. And then we have app.product._ID, where all the detail of the product. We have same loader data, links, and the authentication and the product gallery. We have separated this component which is at the top of the page, and we put this code of the gallery in a separate component on the product component. And as you can see, we request when we load this page, we get the prompts, and in the prompts you can see we have the product ID, and with the help of this product ID we make the API request to our admin API by using GraphQL, and we get the product by passing this product ID prom.id, and we get the ID, title, description, total inventory, featured images, and the variant information. And then we filter that data, and we pass that all the data back to our front end component. So we pass the product image, color, sizes, min price, max price, and on this product page front end function, we get the product images, color, sizes, min price, and max price by using the use loader data. And over here we have the product detail. As you can see, this one is the product detail, and if you click on this product it will take you back to the product listing, and this is the product. And then we have the product ID and the product title, and then we have section. In this section we have two divs. One is for the product gallery, and the one for the right section where we have all the information about the product. On the product gallery, you can see we have imported this component from the component folder, and here you can see we have the functionality of the product gallery where we pass the images, and we have used the swiper, and this is the swiper code for the vertical for the thumbnails, and this is for the product main image, and this is the style of this product gallery. And you can see we have previous next arrows as well. You can see them over here. If you click on the next arrow, it will take you to the next thumbnail, and if you click on any thumbnail, the product of the main image on the right side will be changed. So if I go back to the products and try to open any other product, you will see a different information over here. So on the left side we have all the product information, on the right side we have all the product information, and if I go back to my app.product._id, you can see we have colors, we have colors length, we have sizes, and then we have the buttons and the other information about the product. And this is the product information which is coming down, where we have stack all the images, and you can see them over here. So this is the product images, product description, and if you scroll down you can see all the product images, and if you click on the products it will take you to back to the products. So this is very simple and easy app. You can build that into the React router and Shopify React router app. So that's that's very easy to make Shopify apps. Please let me know if that makes sense to you. If you have any question, please comment below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.